Hello, fellow humans. I'm here to check out an old school RPG game called Siege of Avalon Anthology. Thank you to the developers and Terminals for reaching out to me and allowing me to stream it. They provided me with the key to the little stream, so here we go. Gonna check out the gameplay. First time I'm checking this game out. It's a 20-year-old game. I played it in the past, long time ago. But looks like they've gotten it to run on modern systems. You can pick it up on Steam for $10. They haven't touched the graphics or any of the gameplay. They say it's just how it was back in the day. I know this game has a big community. In the past 20 years, it's picked it up. They had an open source version of it online where people had kept modifying it, updating it, and adding things to it so people could keep enjoying it. I think this is pretty much the original game right here. We're gonna see how it works, how it plays on Steam. For only $10, I'm an RPG lover and had to check this one out. And you start out right here with a little character creator. You have the name you can add. You can choose from 3 classes to start out: fighter, a mage class, and a scout. I chose fighter, and then they gave you 10 points to distribute in here. I went with strength, constitution, and combat. I put a couple points in each one. This explains what each thing does and how many points you need to raise each attribute. And you can change a couple of these things on the visuals of your character: shirt, pants, hair, and beard, and the colors. And once you have that done, let the games begin. This game has a lot of story to it, a lot of lore and stuff. You can see here there's page 1 of 3. I remember this back in the day. So you're here to become a hero of Avalon. It says that you're young, but I made my guy with a gray beard and gray hair. He grayed early. It says this morning broke foggy, but the fog cleared shortly after sunrise. Let's see what's going on here. We made it to Avalon on the ship. Guys on the ship wondered what they would eat tonight. We had a few sacks of grain and some cheese, but not enough for the thousands of gaunt faces we could see from the docks. The guy we came to meet up with is alive and well, he says. He's become a respected figure in Avalon. He's gotten stronger from battle. Alright. Looks like that's it. Little brother, I wish I could say that I'm glad you're here, but a besieged keep is something that no one should have to endure. However, it is good to see you again. How are mother and father? That's why I've come to find your brother. Father passed away 6 weeks ago. Or, they're doing well. Mother sends her love. Boom. Oh, spirits, I feared I would never see him again, little brother, but I thought it would be me waiting on the other side for him. We must drink to father's memory when I return. I have to ride out immediately on a raid with General Avalon. We are waiting to see if the supply fleet can make it through the blockade before we took the risk, but since the Lady Ailey was the only one to make it through, it seems that we must indeed resort to more drastic measures. Do you have room for another sword? Slow down, little brother. Horses are in short supply and we need to move fast tonight. Pulled some strings and obtained a commission for you, but that's not our family name will get you here. You have to prove yourself to General Roth and Captain Calvrick on your own before it will be anything more than a piece of paper. If I know General Roth, he already has asked the commander of lists to give you an evaluation. Just remember that the monks can do wonders for minor injuries. Unless your skills have increased drastically since last we met, you become very familiar with their faces. And before I forget, show your commission to the outer keep quartermaster for some gear before you report for duty. He's located off the corridor just north of here. Alright. There he goes. He's leaving. Excuse me, sir. May I speak with you a moment? My name's Demon, and I have orders for you. You are to report to Captain Avarice for training in the Outer Bailey as soon as possible. Thank you, but I think I'll look around first. Where's the Outer Bailey? I won't, thank you. As you wish, sir, but I wouldn't keep Captain Avarice waiting for too long. You can get there by taking the stairs at the end of this hall to the lower level. Go out the main doors to your left into the Outer Bailey. Let go of me. I'm gonna look around here. These isometric RPGs, it was always... Back in the day, these games were crazy looking. Like, this was awesome back in the day. The graphics were even amazing. Because there was a lot of detail to them. Sounds and everything. Like, look at all the detail you could see in this, even though the graphics look tiny. They're cool. Is there anything in here? Yeah. Yes! Look what I got. A sword. And I took this too. What's that say? I was up before dawn today for my turn at the watch. Back home I was used to getting up early, but it's different here in Avalon. Sleep is as hard to come by as fresh food. Not a night passes. During the day, no one likes to think about what might happen if the war doesn't go in our favor soon, but at night... Wait, what did that say? Is there a way to keep going? That's it. Yeah, here we go. At night we have no such control over our thoughts. This is so cool. Look how you can scroll through the thing. This is awesome. Guess that's it. So we found a chest in that room. How about in here where I came from? Stat modifier restrictions +1. They're all the same, I think, just different colors. I took all of them. Whoa! Maybe we should only take pants. How can I sell them? I forget. I'm gonna fill this up with junk. Inventory's gonna be full. There's another chest up here. Boom. There's another chest over here. It looks like one. No, it's not. I don't think I can mess with anything over here. A rose. A dried flower they pin for accessorizing your outfit. Very charming. Charm +5. Hey, that's a good item. Could use it for Mother's Day coming up. Or have to buy one. A love letter from a soldier's girlfriend. Well, it does say it's private. I took it anyway. Sorry, fella. So you can go exploring. Wait a minute here. Roster. It's your party. Quest adventure. Exit that. Inventory. That's what I wanted to see. We already have these pants that are the same thing. So what did I pick up? This? A vest? Can you put another one on? Like what? Leg 1 and 2. 2 pairs of pants? I don't remember that. It's weird, but... Weapon. I took the sword. I just have these in case I can sell them, I guess. I don't have a hat. What can I do for you, young squire? I'm new here, just received my commission. I was told that you'd be able to provide me with equipment. I'm short on chainmail at the moment, so a sturdy suit of leather armor will have to do. For a weapon, I can let you have a common longsword. We ran out of officer swords over a month ago. I thank you, but I must say this equipment does seem to be of poor quality. Is there anything better? Sorry, lad. General Roth has ordered me to hold most of the arms distribution so we can prepare for an assault. You don't think I like seeing anyone, even new recruits, go so poorly armed, do you? It's this damn shortage of goods. Good steel. These days, I don't really know where you can find better equipment, but maybe Lucan can help you out. He's out in the armory by the south gate past the Outer Bailey. I wouldn't count on it, though, lad. I also hear there are a few merchants in the Outer Bailey, but if the military doesn't have proper equipment, I don't see how commoners could. So did he give me the stuff? He gave me another sword. Minimum strength 7. These are the requirements. Stat modifier, attack recovery 14, damage modifier, piercing 0 to 4, crushing 1 to 6, 4 to 12. What's this thing? Worn broadsword, and this one's common longsword. And he gave me this. Like the same thing I already had. Or no, he gave me this. Stealth -1. Resistance 0 to 2%, 0 to 4, 0 to 6. It's actually better than what I have, right? I think. And look, you can see how my guy looks different now. Even back in the day on these games, you could see the equipment on your character made it so awesome. Customized look. Something strange is in the city, and I only hope I'm not the first one to run into it. I don't know why I'm taking all these, but I'm taking it. From this guy's Foot Locker over here. What does he have? Another thing. Another deal waiting, endless waiting. We wait for orders. We wait for shift changes. We wait for the Shahuo to make another move. We fear the wait will be over all too soon. No one can say for certain what will happen when that day finally comes. What I wouldn't give for just 1 minute back home in my room. Things I miss most are the smells of home. The earthy scent of just tilled soil. Fragrance of wildflowers when the sun is high. The perfume that Meg wears just behind her ear. Those things I won't forget no matter how horrible war gets. I hope she waits for me. No, I've taken her already. Sorry. And I've taken your... whatever you just wrote there. And these guys whispering about, what can I do for you? Where are you from? Heard any good rumors? I hear the Ahu almost scaled the southern wall last night. Sleep lightly tonight. I just arrived in Avalon. I was just looking around. Take a close look, lad. There isn't much more of Avalon than this. Boy, when you've been manning the wall for as long as I have, the glory of defending the Seven Kingdoms fades. Not saying I won't do my job, I'm just saying I'd rather be hunting in my homeland, that's all. As would I, but I'm proud to be here. Proud you must be nobly born. Only a noble son would find pride in warfare. Because the peasants' children always die, nobles usually manage to avoid injury. Are you calling nobles cowards? No. Look how much text they put in these games, man. I'm just talking to a little NPC. My father was a great warrior who took many injuries. My brother Corvus didn't seem to find the luck you speak of. He has a scar on his neck. You're Corvus's brother? I'm sorry, my lord. I didn't know you were related to him. Brother's a fine warrior. Good day, sir. What's going on over here? What's she doing? Pardon me, sir. What can I do for you? I've only just arrived. I'm glad to see not all of Avalon's inhabitants are soldiers. Who are you and where do you come from? I know chambermaids have a reputation for being gossips, but General Roth would have my hide if he knew I was whispering about things I've heard. Alright, whatever. Lord Harold, can't you see I'm busy? Move on. So you can spend hours in these games just talking to the NPCs, not even getting into the first quest or anything. That's what people loved about these old games. The detail that the devs would put in. How can I help you, sir? Nowadays people don't have probably patience, but if you like RPGs, this game's one to check out. Old school, but still highly playable. The graphics hold up. This isometric style holds up 20 years later even. It's pretty cool looking. Have you heard any rumors? One of my friends said the Ahu are preparing for another attack. Thank you. Keep that in mind. Like, I could go all over this place. I already went through here. Let's see if I go. I think they said go up this way. And the game plays well. I'm playing it in windowed mode, but they have it where you can play in full screen. I think it's up to 1080p. I'm playing in 1080p. My monitor is actually higher resolution, but it looks good enough. 1080p. Looks nice and clear, the sprites and stuff. Look, there's something in here. Give me whatever's in this thing. A monk's robe. -3 defense. Restriction +2. The Friar. Today I inventoried the supplies remaining in the church's stores. It seems food is not the only commodity in short. Nearly every herb and potion. They don't have anything. It's like GPUs and PlayStations and Pokemon cards in the real world right now. I took so much stuff I don't have room for anything, bro. Ooh, rusty chainmail. Hundreds of interlocking rings. Defense and stealth -1. Can't you sell it though? Let me leave this here. Maybe I could sell this for something. Another one. This friar writes and puts each thing in another box. The infirmary is getting fuller every day. I suppose that's the point. They're getting worn down, their soldiers are all getting sick. I'm not even sure if I could sell these books. Let's also go out that way. Brother Crosby. There's the infirmary here. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything to find in there. Here's my character stats. This is the map. Doesn't really tell me that much. What I was looking for was, look at this, words and titles. Selected spell. I was looking for this. Put the volume down because the volume's super, the music down because it's super loud. I hadn't played before, so I didn't know what to expect on this version. I played this I probably played this like 15 years ago. I remember this game. Hello there, how can I help you? Where are you from? You heard of any good rumors? I heard tell of a shade in the kitchen basement from Bonnie. She may have a pretty face, but the queer ideas in her head more than counter it. I'd stay away from that one. A shade, you say? Interesting. In the kitchen basement? Is this her? Bonnie, if you've come for a snack, you can turn right around. You know we have enough food for that. I must admit I could use a bite to eat. I'm aware of the food situation here. I've come because I've arrived here but recently. Okay, whatever. Well, you may call me Bonnie then. I'm one of the Honora's assistants. As you can see, however, even if we've not much to cook, we've still quite a bit to attend to. Apology. Oh, now it's not as bad as that. Stay a moment and relieve the boredom. It's just that having Honora catch me lazing about with some soldier would earn me yet another scolding. Fourth time today I've wiped these tables. Not much for spreading rumors, but this morning when I was down in the cellar getting a sack of flour, it was like a black shadow leapt out of the corner and swept across the floor. A shade was that. I dropped that sack and ran for the stairs, fast as my legs would move beneath this skirt of mine. Shade can kill with just a look. I can't be sure with my pound. It's probably a rat or something. Glad you escaped with your life. You got scolded for saying that. No one believes you. They said you're crazy or something. I believe that you were seriously frightened this morning. I also believe you deserve to have your fears dispelled. You believe? I don't know what to say. Thank you, but still, I'd stay away from the basement. No, for you I'll personally investigate. Dun dun. They say they don't have food, but look, what is that? All over the floor. Eggs and potatoes or something? Is this the kitchen basement? Proceed to basement. The shades could be here. Wait a minute. I have the sword, right? Options. Game 1. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I'm gonna die. I don't even have my sword equipped or anything. Oh crap, I'm dead. Good thing I saved. I knew that would happen. Load game. Game 1. Load. So, I need to equip this stuff, man. put it on the ground. But what I don't remember is how do you take your weapon out? To report Captain Avarice in the outer bailey. Okay, I already know that. But how the heck did you? Squire. There should be a way to take my weapon out. It's Spartacus. Don't let that beast come near me. Arm, gauntlet, shield, outer. You have all these things you can equip. Belt. My weapon's in hand. But how do you? I don't remember how you. No, no, no! This lady's gonna think I'm a coward. But how do I pull my weapon out? Maybe. Okay, these are my stats. But what about this here? How do you pull your weapons and stuff out? Nothing to do with this. It's your characters. Your party management. You'd think it would have something to do with this down here, but it's just your party, selected spell. Adventure. Journal again. Man, how do I equip this thing? Maybe I can't use that one? Which doesn't make sense. Nothing's in my hand, so how the heck do I pull my weapon out? Trying all basic. Let's look in here. Finally figured out F1. Standard attack is shift plus left click. Spells is 0 to 9. Quick save, fast travel, scroll text, health indicator, mana indicator. But what about weapon? Cast spell, right click. Combat mode, there we go. Jesus. Unbelievable. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to defeat those things, but I can at least try to battle someone. Have at you! You foul beast! I'll never dispatch him. How cool that was, even back in the day. And you see through some games nowadays don't even let you, when you walk behind them in this isometric type game, they don't even let you see on that side that well. Uh-oh. Turn around. Turn. My accuracy isn't that good. I don't know what that is over there. Let's kill this guy. So that's how you do it. You just hit spacebar. This is the map. Maybe if I kill all of these things. Wait, what was that? Is there anything back there in the corner? Hey, what's this? No. Come back this way. Don't bring all of them. Turn around, you fool. That was pretty easy. 2 more. Beautiful. 1 more. My health is low. That should be it. From what I can tell, I cleared the basement. Let's see if that was it. Achievement unlocked. What's in the basement? So it looks like I took care of all of them. QLQCG 1986 Velova. Thanks for the follow. See what she says. You look like you've been through a scrape. I was right, wasn't I? Yes, my lady. The chittering you heard was in fact made by giant beetle-like creatures. They swept out from the corners, as you said. It was good you didn't hesitate to determine the exact menace. I myself barely survived them. I was right then. There's something down there. Thank you, my lord. Oh, thank you. It was duty that I destroy the creatures. It was also my pleasure to assist you. Flatterer! Be off with you then, but don't stay away long. As you wish, my lady. Fare thee well. What? Come on, lady. You don't have anything to give me for that work I did? Little enough is different here, though it's good to see your face. But do you want me to let you in on a little secret? Stay away from the stew tonight. The meat in it isn't exactly fresh. It won't hurt anyone, but it may upset you if you have a delicate stomach. Thank you for the concern, but it's better, I think, for my stomach to be a little upset than empty. Until later, then, my lady. Man, you need to reward me for that. Let's look for a new lady to follow after. I was exploring the keep, as you might guess. I'm new here. What's your name and where are you from? I was looking around. Tell me, have you heard anything lately? I heard there's a raid on... I already heard that. My brother's part of the raid. Outer keep level 2. That took me back here. I've been here already. What are you guarding? Sorry, you're under strict orders. Let no one pass. Good day. Well, it looks like there's anything interesting happening over here. What about over here? The heck is this astrologist guy? Hello, I'm Sherard. What do you do? I'm the assistant. I've been his aide for many years. We came here from Fornax. Do you like working for a wizard? I like working with him well enough. Magic is grieving so deeply into his soul he could never forget it. And with luck and courage, I'll be at his side. Wizard, what can you do for me? Welcome. What can this old wizard do? I've just arrived, having a look around. This is my laboratory. I'm doing research. I also serve as the advisor to Sir Roth. I see. Thank you for your trouble. I'm interested in learning sorcery. I can teach almost anyone to be a sorcerer. Come closer and we shall begin. After several hours of instruction. Very good. You have at least some aptitude for magic. Please feel free to use the obelisks behind me for target practice, or if you're ready, I can instruct you in some of the more advanced techniques. I would be most interested in anything you have to offer. Let's see what happens here. So, what would you like instruction in? Current training points 1. Heal spell, hold spell. Nothing. Heal spell. If you ever get wounded in combat, and it's a depressingly regular occurrence, I'm afraid you will have 2 choices. Wrap a dirty bandage around the wound and hope the bleeding ceases, or use heal and be instantly whole. Not much of a choice, I should think. Does this sound like something? Yes, I like it. So, would you like instruction in current points? Nothing. Nothing, wise one. Thank you for your time. I cannot carry anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. On the ground, a spell book. You son of a gun. Let's throw this junk out. Right click for details. A bound collection of sheaves of paper upon which are written spells and incarnations. Stop one of our mana +5. Can I hold it there? Oh, sheesh. I didn't want to do that. The detail put into these games. Look at the item I threw out, it's still there. This is for sure a cool old RPG. I've healed myself. Can you sell stuff to this dude here or no? So where do I find my... Man, I thought I could sell stuff. I wanted this. I need a healer, charmer, Throth's council, the quartermaster. I didn't need any of that. I would keep level 1. I forgot where I was supposed to go. And report to Captain Avarice in the Outer Bailey. I should probably arrive armed. To the Outer Bailey. Hello. You there, don't dawdle about. There's soldiers with business around. You shouldn't be in their way. I'll tell you this word. I don't have time to gossip. I don't care who your brother is. I have important things to do. I'll kill you. You punk. The heck is this? A boxing thing? Ah, fresh meat for the grinder. You have the looks of Corvus about you. Are you related to him? Yes, I am. He's my brother. And a fine soldier he is. I trained him myself. Report to Avarice. Done. Fine then. Molduk will be your training partner. He'll whip you into shape in no time. Report back to me when you think you've had enough. Right away, sir. Who, this guy? Who are thou? Who are you then? What would you have of me? I'm Fardicus, your new sparring partner. We're in a train with you. Huh, you don't look too tough. Just walk away when you have enough. Time to play. How about you then? You're supposed to be sparring with me. You're not doing anything. Just banging on this dude. Let me see something here. You can cast your spell, which heals me. I can stand and attack. I think that's all I have. Spell hotkeys 0 to 9. Quick save. Scroll text, that's all I have, right? Alright. I've had enough. I feel confident in my ability. As you say, I'll report your skill level to the commanders. They will assign you your duties. Dismissed. What did I do, dude? I didn't even do anything. this guy? You must be Corvus' brother. You'd come to Avalon. You have the same coloring and posture he does. You're correct, sir. How do you know Corvus? You served there for some time. He was under my command until he got a cohort of his own. Brother saved my life. He blocked the shaft of shaman's fire aimed at my back with his shield, and his trouble earned him with severe burns on his own arm. I owe him a lot. Alright, then give me something. What? You're not gonna give anything to me, his brother? How do you think fair that when I have just only found my brother, he's again forced to leave me? Brother Crosby in the infirmary has offered to heal me should I ever require it. No offense to the monk, but I hope I do not. Quartermaster of the second floor of the outer keep informed me that there seems to be a shortage of good steel, so the equipment he was able to provide me with is poor quality. For better arms, he suggested I seek out Lucan in the South Gate Armory. The South Gate lies past the outer bailey. Lucan. I've left Bonnie happy. Something that oddly makes me happy as well. Sir Roth's chamber, blah blah blah. Elrith the wizard makes his home. Did ever wish to learn more of his craft, I will return. There was an air of desperation about the training ground, as if it was foremost in mind of all the soldiers practicing that this moment might be the last moment they would have to hone their skills. Dead soldier. The only difference was, okay, Sir Penrith introduced himself to me in the outer bailey. Man, this thing keeps track of every single thing you do. Hold up, lad. I don't know if you have heard yet, but there may be trouble with the expedition your brother was on. What trouble? What happened? As you know, Corvus was part of a large group that rode out on a short raid. The troop was led by General Avalon, commander of the field force. They are overdue, and we've seen no sign of them. I don't know. Search parties just returned. They'll be reporting to Sir Roth now. You should go ask around at South Gate if anyone's seen anything. Who told me that? The guy in here? The hell? Who said that? This guy? There's some farm. I'm right here. Where would South Gate be? All the way over here? Some horses. Down at the farm. It's the farmer's daughter. Halandrian. Go away and leave me to my business. I'm sorry, my lady. I apologize. I've been a bit snappy lately. Nevertheless, I do not want your company. I don't want company anymore. Well, yours anyway. I understand. Good day. What? Is there anything I can take from this lady? Like a mount? Rude. Lass. Your wife, is that her? I'm afraid there isn't much for me to show you. Hammer anvil, there's nothing special. You offer nothing for sale then? I have little enough metal for the army's use. Let alone to you. You better take commissions or offer items for sale. I'm afraid we're in the middle of a siege. You're part of the army and check in the South Gate. So, you haven't received any steel shipments lately then? The Duke can tell you to come annoy me. He's always bothering me about what I'm shipping off to him these days, but he knows well as I do there's not a damn thing I can do about it. I've got pig iron to work with. That's it. Maybe one of the best swordsmiths to come out of Lithyria, but I'm on a train is going to turn pig iron into breastplates and blades. Now, if you want horseshoes, maybe a nice set of cookware, that I can do. In a couple more weeks, though, you won't need the horseshoe since the horses will be going into the cookware. Sure that it won't come to that. How long has it been since you last shipped a steel? By the spirits, too long. Sure, feel like raiding in a whole camp all by your lonesome? Not without a fine steel blade like those crafted by you. Good one. Point to you, kid. Okay, listen up then. There's some in the village outside the South Gate. I know there is. I've been trying to get Muddum to send some of his scouts to do a bit of looking for me, but he says he's got too few boys to get them killed on a damn treasure hunt. Ready to sneeze away from a whole army. He's got a point, but I know the steel's there. Think about it like this. You're stuck inside a fortress, an enemy army camped outside. What was the most important thing you've got? Like food, I guess, and weapons. Very good, kid. Weapons. And that gold in your purse. How's it going to keep you surviving? It's not. Like, my purse is already full, but it's not. You've got to be alive to spend gold and soul. Your life's in danger. Thing that keep you alive, more valuable than gold. Yeah, weapons. Follow me, kid. Food is more valuable than gold right now. So it's fine steel. I follow. The village there was this fellow. He had more than a few pretty pennies jingling in his pocket. He also had more than a few brains in his skull, too. He knew he was living in a war zone, but then wars can make a fellow rich. Living outside Avalon, though, would keep him fairly safe. If the Ahul ever came back, he'd just get inside the walls with everyone else. But if that happened, well, what good would his money be? Jesus Christ, how much... Look at all the text they put into this. It's nuts, but it's nice if you like long stories, lore, backstories, and all this. Pretty cool. Put a lot of money into steel bars, figuring he could use them to get whatever he needed, spend them just like gold if necessary. He didn't figure on the army confiscating most of them. I swear he hid some in the houses, one of the houses in the village. He was smart, like I said. The army couldn't have taken them all. He never made it behind the walls. He never left the village. I fear he made some stupid attempt to get that hidden steel before he came inside. Got himself dead for his trouble. Greed won out over brains at exactly the wrong time. You want a good sword? I'll get you a good sword if you get me that steel, or get me a bar of it and the location of the rest. With proof, the military types should agree to sneak the rest out. They've brains enough to know that we need everything we can get. You'll get no treasure maps from me. He had a few houses, rented them out, and I couldn't even lead you to them with the village the way it stands, or rather it doesn't. You can do it though. You always fancied yourself with the hero type, right? All I can promise is this: if I ever make it out of the village, I'll keep my eye open. Mostly for who admit, alright? I am not a child. Stop calling me boy and kid. Good boy. Alright, so let your spirits be with you. So I'm supposed to go look for that stuff. Did this guy have anything hidden in here anyway? What's in that footlocker over there? This little thing. Nothing, you punk. It shows stuff sitting here, but alas, nothing I can grab. What's this guy want? Merchant, come closer. How can you see my fine goods from that distance? Your price here probably may buy something. I get 1 crown for all this stuff. He has a fancy hat. Costs 19, dude. A decorative head dressing worn by nobility and the fashion impaired. Canvas kilt. He has vests. Canvas hood. Cost 1. Arming doublet. Peasant hat for decoration. Sailor sash for decoration. This hat actually has some stats. Can I buy that? Sold some stuff and bought something. Arming doublet. A long, close-fitting jacket. Doesn't look like it's resembling a skirt. This particular garment is worn by men. A tabard. Sleeveless cape worn over armor. I wonder if that I could buy that and sell this thing. Let's see what it looks like. Vest. So I got this hat put on. This has stealth man 0 to 2, 0 to 4, 0 to 6. And this says 0 to 2, 0 to 4, 0 to 6. Restriction 3 minus 1. What the heck, bro? Outer. There's that outer thing. I need a belt. Gauntlets. Arms. So I have like something on the outside of me now. I have no wish to speak with you or anyone right now, of course. Okay, whatever. You? Hello, I'm new here. I've been meeting everyone. I am from Nisus, where I know. Okay. I've always preferred the term rogue, but then I've never been one to quibble with semantics. You must admit there's too little available to make that lifestyle worth bothering with, and so I've become a simple merchant, more or less. More or less? Okay, what do you have? Keep my ear to the ground, even if there's not much of a market of goods. Information is always important, and favors still carry weight. If you come across any interesting tidbits, I'd love to hear them. I'll keep that in mind. You get the feeling there'd be little point in robbing you, so there's little hope that you could afford anything I have available. Besides, I doubt you'd really be interested in... What do you have, dude? So he says I'm poor. And if I get money to come back to him, something like that, right? Let's look at this guy again. A vest. I need something in what? What did it say? Gauntlets and arms and stuff? A band of cloth worn about the waist. I just want to see if I can equip that. A sleeveless garment worn under a suit coat and over a shirt blouse. Whatever. Let me see. That's about, even though it doesn't have any stats, I wanted to wear it. Is this the gate here? Hello! Careful, Southgate is a dangerous place at the best of times. You will always threaten your doors. Where are you from? I think Southgate is haunted. I hear strange noises there at night. Watch yourself. Thank you for the warning. Beyond those bars lies the Southgate, boy, and beyond that hungry Ahur are waiting to steal your life. Are you sure you have enough experience to walk the Southgate? It's no place for amateurs. I'll be right, let me pass. You heard any rumors? I hear the peasants' bailey is growing littered with the dead, starving. Okay? How do I tell him let me pass now? If you get yourself screwed by an Ahur arrow, don't say I didn't warn you, okay? Let me out. Listen to the beautiful sounds, even in this old 20-year-old game. It was amazing. Hello, what can we do for you? Nothing. Man. The station of giant bugs in the kitchen earlier today. They had dug through the basement walls. Started eating the food. Does your days keep you here? Looking for news of my brother. What? The chop they saw running through the village yesterday? That's him, yes. That was the most exciting thing that happened around here in days. When they came down with the news of the chase, everyone ran up to the top, but it was too late. He'd already disappeared out of sight. Hello there, sir. What can Holt be doing for you then? Nothing, friend. I just come to have a look around. You've seen the two men who've been over there by the stairs recently. You never know what they're doing, would you? They're a couple of General Overend boys, rude buggers. Most I've been able to get out of them, besides angry glares, is that they're looking into the noise coming from the down below. Don't know how they can be investigating standing silent at the top of the stairs, but there you have it. Maybe more of them are downstairs on a bug hunt, and they've just been sure nothing gets upstairs. Whatever the reason, just keeping mum about it. Thank you. Crippling shortage. I can assure you that I have no desire to do so. I mean, you have a bit of something you'd be interested in. I've managed to squirrel away a shiny piece or two of that you might be liking. A shady business, perhaps, but okay. So what do you have? Your price? If your prices are reasonable, I'd be interested. Show me what you've ferreted away. You have the broad. Damn, you have some expensive stuff. I only have $7. Damn. Can't afford anything. Everything I have here is worthless. I don't have anything I can sell to him. This dude has some cool stuff, but unfortunately, I have nothing. Beat it. Get lost. Yeah, this game's pretty awesome. This will be an RPG you could play many hours. That's for sure. Very well, sir. If you need anything, just that. What do you do here? I could do so with some equipment. I was afraid you'd ask for that. I'm sorry, but for weapons and armor, let's see the quartermaster. Just telling me where all the steel is. I'm gonna check with the blacksmith himself to see if he's received any fine steel. How far? I already checked with the blacksmith. He says he has nothing. Nobody has any materials to craft. What's this over here? It's a doorway. Come back out here. Can I get out of here or no? Doesn't look like I can get out. Thought I was supposed to go out that way. There's a scratching downstairs. We all think it's rats. Could you get to the general and send over a few cats or something? The giant beetles were discovered in the kitchen. We suspect there are more beneath. Southgate. I'm planning on looking into the situation later. Sorry, but I think the general has more important things. Beetles? Even worse than rats. I hope you kill them all quickly. I will do my best. What's this dude gonna do here? Hello, are you related to the Lieutenant Corvus by any chance? I'm his brother. He used to be my commander until he went off with his Avalon. I've not had a good night's sleep in weeks. I think there's something living in the basement. That's from a giant beetles. I get a chance, I'll be starting to look into the situation. I'd do it now, but I don't think there's anything here. If you go this way, Southgate level 2. These lockers might have some steel or something. Hey, look, who gave me this? Who gave that to me? That dude gave me the shield? I guess the guy gave it to me. I didn't pay attention. I did not pay attention, but I got a shield, which is awesome. I have a shield. Sword and shield, that's pretty awesome. So these games give you all these things to look through. You gotta check all of them to make sure you didn't miss anything. So got another armor dude there that goes back down to where I came from. See what this guy does here. What is it you want up here? I'm just having a look around. Something the matter? No, not at all. Everything's wow. I see. Good idea. What will you be needing from up here, sir? Said you may have something up here concerning my brother Corvus. Right, saw him running through the village being chased by a whole raiders. We did. He was giving them a mighty fight. Was he injured? He wasn't running like he was enjoying himself. If you know. But I mean, I expect he had taken a wound or two. I also saw the whole running out of the village at a tear not long after. They looked like something had given them a good scare. It's always good news. Your brother, you mean the bloke we saw running? Yes, it was my brother. Sure, his name's... Sure, as my name is Soren. He was being chased by a full fist of a who of raiders. He kept turning and fighting them every couple of houses or so. Quite a fighter your brother is. Couldn't say if he's alive. He turned down an alley and that's the last we saw of him. Where's my brother? Hello, lad. What will you be needing from me? Penrith said you might have some information about my brother. Corvus, you mean? We saw him running to the village. Did he escape him? Is he alive? No way of telling, lad. He turned down a dark alley and lost track of him. We sent out a search party, though no more. No, afraid not. No more news. Go see General Roth. I'm sure the guards will It will admit you, seeing as your Corvus' brother. Come to think of it, you might want to see the wizard Elazar. He's been muttering to himself about the village rather more of late. His rooms are a bit further up this corridor. Sounds like a secret kind. I won't pry. Thank you for your consideration. Good day. What's in here? These guys don't have anything. This one on its own might have something. There's something in here. I feel it. Another buckler. I've been expecting you. You'll be wanting who's your brother, correct? Yes, anything you can tell me would be helpful. I won't tell you anything you can find out from the fools outside this room, but I will say that I can sense your brother's life force. He's weak, but he lives. Fortunately, I believe that something is trying to hide him from me. When I try to pinpoint your brother, he simply slips out of my grasp. But he's certain he's alive. I said so, didn't I? Now I expect you to be wanting to go after him. Absolutely. I'll not leave my brother out there to die. Noble sentiment. I wish you luck in your endeavor, my boy. Thank you. You may thanks for telling me he's alive. I didn't say it to please you, boy. I said it because it's the truth, and there's a chance you may be able to help him. Slim chance to be sure, but better than nothing. I will not fail. For this sake, I'll be proved to be right. Be careful out there. Strange and foul things are about. I will, Sir Wizard. Good day. See, these games, man, are crazy detailed with all the characters. They took time to make these things. Pretty awesome. So, can I not go anywhere else from here? I think I checked everything here. Except going down this hall here, this thing here. Can I not get in? Let me in there. You guys are no help. Go down here. Can I go out there? Curry is missing. I must find him. I must. Freeman, the blacksmith in the outer bailey, has informed me that there is possibly a cache of fine steel somewhere in the village. I find it to return a bar of it to him. He has promised me a fine steel blade. Yeah, but where the heck is it? Hey there, any word on what's going down below? I haven't been able to gain access, bro. How do I get in there? Hello, a new face at Southgate's always welcome. Thank you. How do you say that? Been cooped up here for days. My imagination, I could almost swear some of the blokes in here aren't on our side. Can you imagine that? Very odd. I hope you get the opportunity to get some proper sleep. May the good spirits protect you. But how do I get downstairs, dude? I can't get downstairs and I can't get out? But if I attacked them, what would happen? Alright, save the game. I need to either get downstairs, which I don't know how you get down. See, this is what normally happens in these games. You can't see behind, but I guess there's nothing to see. What's this dude doing? No help! There's no door here. Will this guy say any update? Is the giant beetle discovered in the kitchen? Okay, I wanna go there, but if I click this, it's only going up, right? Select a destination. There's only one place to go. Oh no, look, you can switch. No, that's what I was trying to figure out, man. Outer Bailey. Outer Keep Basement 2. Outer Keep Level 1. Wait a minute. But this is where I was. Is there Outer Keep Basement 1? See, that travel system there is different from modern games. Outer Keep Basement 1. Outer Keep Level 1. And then Outer Keep Basement 1. Outer Keep Basement 1. Outer Keep I went into 2. Outer Keep Level 3. Outer Keep Level 2. Outer Keep Level 1. Outer Bailey. Is there anything else I had to do out here? I don't think so. I'm Wilfred the Tanner. I make leather goods of all kind. And I just hear merchandise. Leather pauldron. Piece of armor covering the body from neck to chest. Leather cap. Isn't that better than what I have? Leather cap is 1 crown. Gauntlet. Rusty chainmail. Alright, let me see something here. Ah, crap. It's better than that thing. Defense 8. 6774. It's better than this one. I upgraded a little bit. This is after how long now have I been in here? I've been in the game like 1 hour 10 minutes. And I've just barely gotten a little bit of equipment, done a couple little quests. What are these guys doing here? Sorry, but can't let you pass. Greetings, sir. Pardon me, neighbor. I've business to attend elsewhere. Well, whatever. You know, he doesn't have anything. I didn't find anything that he asked for. My first look at the game, and it's as good as I remember. I played this so long ago, I don't remember anything that I did really. I just remember the game when I saw it pop up on Steam. I knew I wanted to try it again. So I gotta go this way, and then down this way. To get back to where I was, but then it says here Outer Keep Basement 2, but I want Outer Keep Basement 1. What's this place? You have the look of a newcomer. You lost? Not at all. I just introduced myself to my fellow soldiers. Who are you and where are you from? Only the same frightened hogwash I've been hearing. Everyone is being too easily scared by the length of the siege. Alright, whatever. So I haven't been here. This is where I should be then. I guess. What I can tell. Heard any good rumors? I hear them. Same thing that everyone else said. Or no, this is where I started off, isn't it? Yep. I think I could go to the basement over there, but let me go up here fast. I don't know why I thought this was a new place. I didn't talk to these soldiers. Can't do anything there. Can't eat through unless you have the right papers. You don't have the credentials. This is where I went to see the rats. Proceed the oak. It says proceed the basement, but where's the other basement? Outer Keep Basement 1, Outer Keep Basement 2. What? And another place over here to go down? Oh. These old games, yeah, they just figure stuff out. It says to go to the basement, but it's the same basement, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Look. Huh. But it's had the same name. Avalon was built on mud. The very walls are unstable and will collapse any day. Be smart. Hide yourself. Hear the same rumor that I keep getting from everyone. I hear a new supply fleet will be arriving soon. I hope it makes it here. I haven't had a decent lather upon my face in quite some time. I wasn't meant to grow a beard. Can't see anything in here. It's like prisons, but nah, healed, dude. I right clicked. I wanna go through all these, but you can't see what's there. There's no way to really turn the camera, right? You can only scroll text, close doors, stand and attack. Walk to or activate is left click. Oh, I don't think I can do anything. Wait a minute. That's how you did it. I was trying to remember it. You press X. Dang it. No wonder I probably missed stuff now. Add the X-ray goggles off. Make sure you have X pressed. It says right here. X-ray goggles. I must have hit X earlier when I was looking for other stuff. And so, I probably missed stuff now. Like a key or anything. These games you gotta check everywhere. Also says have you check everywhere, you're rewarded with something. In this case, I don't see anything. Nothing in any of these things. Another shield. What? Why? What's there? There's nothing there. Should fit like that. There's the bow. Common longsword. These scrolls are gonna have to go for this thing. Oh. Oh. There you go. I leave you with pants and junk. I take that. Oh! A tabard and leather boots. What is this? Canvas hood. I have too much crap. Is any of this valuable for you? Most of this one's used for something. But I found some stuff. Exploring that little area. It's getting dark as heck here. There's statues all around. I don't see anything to check. Nada. Bolshakova, 1981. Thank you for following. I'm just checking this game out here. It's $9.99 on Steam. Old school RPG from 20 years ago. But you could see here by the graphics, it's pretty old, but still holds up today. Cool isometric little RPG here. I'm trying to figure out how to proceed. Bunch of junk. Is there anything useful here? It's a good game for people that like to explore every room, every section, every little foot locker and drawer, looking for clues and items. Do you like the old school RPGs? I highly recommend this thing. And for $10 it's a steal. Works great. I'm playing it on Windows 10 on a big 34-inch monitor, but I'm playing in window mode. It's working great. I'm pretty sure there's some mods and stuff you can add to this. I know there were in the old days they had them, so they should have more. Now these guys don't have any rumors. So where can I go from here? I already checked everything in this place. I went through all of these little prisons. Is there a door there? No, because there's nothing out here. So I found some items, but nothing else. Outer keep level 1. Outer keep basement 2 is where the rats are, right? What if I go here? That's where I started. Does this guy have something new for me? Current training points 4. We got flame spell. Meditation, flame spell, frost spell, hold spell. Current training points 4. A flame spell? Frost spell. The flame spell, it's a classic. The spell does a moderate amount of damage to your target. The stronger you are in mysticism, the more damage the spell inflicts. Yeah, but I don't want to learn anything for now. So I could learn a new spell. Outer Bailey. Outer Keep Basement 1. It's just this place again. But where was the basement that had more rats or beetles or whatever they needed to kill? I checked everything here. I didn't find anything. This was the very end, right? Or no, is there more this way? Is there a door or something here? Nope, it's the end. I can't figure anything out. Is there anything in this place? Didn't seem like anything here. Was I supposed to hit something? This was the one with the rats, right? I already did all this. Did I miss something? I killed all these little guys. There's nothing else here, right? I think I did it. Wait, what's that? Nothing. I went to basement 2, 1, outer keep level 1, outer keep level 5. What's up here? Level 2? Maybe I'll also go in here. Okay, they let me in here now. Sir Engris, can't say I was. I just wanted you to get out of the citadel. A load of vorworms and a bunch of tracks outside the old church. I reckon the vorworms been feeding on the dead. Could be human, could be a who. All I know is something's been going on at the church. So I got some info. There's talk of abandoning Avalon. Nobody in the keep would say such a thing, but I've heard whispers of it in the Baileys. I hope we don't give up. Sir Baldulf. Hello there, boy. My name's Baldulf. Baldulf, the ferocious and terrible. Do you know my brother? Know him. He and I were bunkmates when we were new recruits. That's why I insisted I go along and search for him. Do you have any luck? Sorry to say, but we had none. We saw neither hide nor hair of your brother. That's good news, though. The Ahua don't take prisoners, so if you'd run into them, the only thing we'd have found is his body. That's how we know the Ahua didn't find him. Do you think he's still alive? Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. There are other things out there beside Ahua. We saw signs of a great beast around the library. We didn't venture inside. Could have been anything. I wouldn't go in there unless I had a whole fist of warriors with me. Thank you. You're welcome. May your brother come back healthy. So one guy says the church, the other guy says the library. Hello, my name's Kiner. I was a good friend of your brother. We searched the village and found nothing but vorworms. We ended up killing quite a few. We saw no trace. A battle had been fought recently in the south of the Wizard's Tower, but no telling who or what did the fighting. Could have been anything. It's the least I could do. Your brother saved me from losing my leg once. I've yet to repay him the favor. Sir Roth, you would be Corvus' brother. I'm sorry for your loss. What can I do for you? I received some news from Callum at South Gate. My brother was seen escaping from the village outside. I know. These 3 knights were part of a search party that went looking for him. They have just returned with a report. They went out in the village and hunted around. They found no sign. They found signs of a battle, but there's no sign of your brother. As you may know, the Ahuo aren't known to take prisoners. If your brother had been killed, his body would have been found. Therefore, we suspect he's alive. Disappearance of General Overon's force has left the garrison depleted, and the Shahuo are showing signs of great activity. At this time, we can ill afford any more men lost, especially over the life of just one soldier. I'm sorry, son, but we can't risk any more forces searching for your brother. Take heart. He's an excellent survivor. If anyone can make it back, it's your brother Corvus. I would like your permission to search. I see. Confidentially, I was hoping that you would say something like that. I believe something could be arranged. I will transfer you to Mudham's command. He is the master of scouts, and from him, you may get orders to search outside Avalon. However, are you sure you want to do this? It's very dangerous. The Ahua have increased their patrols ever since. Yes. Very well. Take this letter to Mudham and get his approval. I hope you've taken your training seriously. It's about to become very important. I won't let you down. No member of your family ever has, son. Good luck. Guys, I got the new quest. I still have like 10 guys to talk to. A chest with a ring, which gives +2 mana. A book. There and back for the first time. The story of a child's adventure to steal a dragon's treasure. It gives you attack +1, so this book's good. And you got this big staff. Damn, man. But look at all this stuff. Hold on. Zero 010202. What was this? Put that on your back somehow. Oh crap. That one can only go there. If only you could do that. Doesn't look like I can. I could put a ring on. I have no armor for my arm? Huh. Nothing fits here. No, 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 no. I want to see if I could sell that thing or something. It's only wood, but whatever. You belong to Mudham now. Sir Roth, get out of my way. Greetings, you're built like Corvus, so you must be the brother I've heard about. When I heard of his disappearance, I wanted to go looking for him myself, but I have too many responsibilities. I'm glad you have such real friends. We were all upset to hear about your brother. Thank you. I'm from Eritori, lad, I was the leader of the nomadic band there. We all came here to fight for Ahuo. We figured it would be fight the Ahuo. We figured it would be a ferocious and bloodthirsty battle, and whatever could be finer than that. None of you guys have anything good for me. Alright, they don't have shit. How about you? Good day, sir. What can I do for you? Where are you from? Have you heard of any good rumors? Hey, thank you. Looks like that's it. I gotta go from here. Sir Roth has transferred me to Mudum's command. I must present any letter of transfer to Mudum before this takes effect, however. His room is in the opposite end of the western corridor. What? The opposite end of the western corridor to Sir Roth's. So is it this guy here? Well, what's brought you around today? I received a transfer of command from Sir Roth. I'm now to officially be one of your scouts. I'm afraid that I can't accept a rookie with no training. Fortunately, I believe that I can fix that. Settle in, lad. First, the big secret to being a scout, keeping your damn head down. Hours pass. Well now, do you feel like you've learned anything? Yes, sir. I'm glad to hear it, and I'm happy to take you on as one of my boys. From what I've seen of you and from a thing or two I've heard, you'll make a fine addition. But why do you want to be a scout? Well, sir, I was hoping to get the chance to venture outside the Citadel. Now, why would you go outside of Avalon? There have been reports of Ahuo patrols. I know. To be honest, I wanted to search the village for clues about my brother's disappearance. Ah, of course. I know Corvus well. He was an excellent soldier, though perhaps I'm being a touch hasty in using the past tense. If I were you, I suppose I'd want to know my brother's fate as well. You should know, however, that I've lost many scouts recently. As a result, you know very little about what's going on in the village. There have been sightings from South Gate of strange activity. Every time I've sent out a scout, they've never returned. Are you completely certain? Are you ready? Yes, I am. Your confidence serves you well. I hereby officially accept you transfer and order you to search outside Citadel. In addition to looking for your brother, you will be our eyes in the village. Be careful though, it's dangerous and unknown territory out there. You should wait until sunset and then keep to the shadows. If you want to talk to someone who's knowledgeable about the terrain outside Avalon, you should find Olan in the outer bailey near the merchants. If he will consent to speak with you, he would be the best source for information on happenings outside the walls. So now I go back outside. At least I can leave the town, I think. There's a merchant maybe that'll buy something. Outer Bailey. It's late at night. Can I pick up any party members? No. The merchant was this way, right? Past this guy. Over here. Come closer. Buckler. I could sell buckler. Sell. Cracked staff is worth nothing, dude. I took that and it wasn't really worth anything. Rusty dagger. Leather boots. Just selling all this stuff because you need room in this game. Studded leather tunic. Quiver belt. Hey, what the hell? I'm selling shit that I had on my body or what? Quiver belt worn. Wait a minute, man. I think I just messed up. Is this quiver belt worn? Ah, I sold all my stuff to the guy that I needed. Jesus Christ. I just messed up big time. Now I screwed myself. That's what it means, worn. I thought it meant worn like used. Like the condition, I mean. I didn't know it meant that it's on me. I had all this stuff. Pants, and chest. Jesus Christ. Tabard and canvas hood. Bam, bro. Now pants. What is vest? Pants. Is that what I needed? 2 pairs of pants? And I need a chest armor. Like, what the heck did I do? Worn by men, that's a kilt. Vest? Did I have like a leather armor or something? Tabard, pants, what happened here? Was it this? Was this the item? I guess so. So now I have all the junk on me that I need. I have 2 swords, I have that. Whatever. Welcome back. Things are well. I don't know if you're aware, but my brother, that would Lieutenant Corvus, I believe, yes. Actually, he went out on a raid with General Orban, which has since been and you've been transferred to Modum's command, and he's letting you out to scout the village. You realize naturally that going out there alone is suicide, don't you? Then again, just as naturally, I realize telling you that to people like you only convinces them to go. People like, never mind. Do I want to know how you know all this? It's my job, and no, you probably don't want to know anymore. Did you actually have any news for me? Or are we looking for information? Information. Suggest that you talk to me. I don't know whether it's gratifying or anything that he still thinks of, or annoying that he still thinks of me. I don't suppose the army is giving you pay yet, or some sort of expense fund. Never mind, I can tell they have it. Well, you'll not get more charity from me, but no charity. However, I could use a favor, and I always pay back my favor. What favor? I have this friend who has a bit of a problem. She's nice and all, but there's not really anything I can do for her. Not my area, you see, and certainly out of the league of the louts you see wandering about Bailey. You, though, might be able to help. I know a lord, young though he be, when I see one. And what would be the problem? I'm afraid that it's not really my tale of tell. If Pell decides she likes you, then she'll tell you. Otherwise, who's Pell? A friend, and she has a problem. That's all you need to know. If you like helping, she likes watching the horses over that way. Go talk to her. What the heck? I have no wish to speak with you. Alright. Okay. What do these guys say now? I'm sorry, sir, but I can't let you pass. Well, as you see, this game has a lot of little adventures and quests and things that have you adventuring around. It takes time. You gotta read a lot. You gotta go find things and check things on your own. The maps are like this, where they don't show you exactly where to go, which is nice old school gameplay. If you like RPGs, like I said earlier, you gotta check this one out. It's only $10 on Steam right now. Well worth the price. Plays well, still holds up strong. And where's that lady? She's the one that said she didn't want to talk to me, right? That's the guy. This is her over here. Think I'm gonna eat dinner in a second, but I wanted to see about if I could at least get outside before I'm done with the stream for now. This was my first time streaming, just an introduction to the game so people could see what it's all about, how it plays on a modern computer, how it holds up and all that. I think it's a nice game for any RPG lover. I don't particularly feel like talking with anyone. I understand, lady, but Olin sent me over. He seems to think that I can help you. Olin, finally! My name's Pelandrian, but please call me Pal. Well, you look capable enough anyway, even if you're a bit young. If you think my age, or lack of it rather, would disqualify me from helping. No, no, I'm sorry, I did not mean it that way. Then perhaps you'd be so kind enough to inform me of the nature of the problem so I might decide if I can in fact be of assistance. Yes, you're nothing like he is, you know. I can almost feel the force radiating from you, even without magic. But him, if I don't pay attention, it's like he's not there. Insubstantial, like the ghost of a man. But when I did pay attention, I'm afraid, lady, that I really don't understand what you're saying. No, I suppose not. His name is Larin, and he's the man I will wed. Does he know this? All in good time. He's a scholar, you see, a linguist actually. Language is his passion, but stories set to music are his life. The tales he could tell, but for a long time now his tongue has been silent. His harp and flute are gone, and with them I think his soul. I wish you could have seen him as I first knew him. He was a quiet man, insignificant even, until you heard the music from his fingers and the words from his throat. And then, only then, you could see that his eyes and heart were far from empty. She's saying about her love. They were alive and vital, and spirits help me, I fell in love? Yes, sometimes I can hardly think of a worse fate. You're just, lady. You are young, aren't you? I do not. I never learned exactly what befell him, but for as long as I've known him, he's been deathly afraid of magic. I don't understand. What has this to do? Man, this thing, look at all this. With me, everything. I, sir, am Fornaxin, and magic is in our blood. I am magical to my very core, and nothing can change that, not even love. I told him nothing, of course, not a word of it. I just became his friend. He came to Avalon because he wanted to study the language and culture of the Shaohu. The siege then was not yet as total as it is today, but the journey through Orium was still dangerous as you'd expect. His heart was set, however, and I couldn't refuse. You see, as I had longed for many months, he had begun falling in love with me, and I was not going to abandon him then. Do not ask how I knew, for accents have ways, and if worse comes to worse, I thought I could defend us well enough, and it did. Did it not, lady? Yes, perhaps Olin chose well in sending you to me. They came on us in the night, and Lauren was gravely wounded in the first assault. His harp splintered and flute crushed. As soon as I awoke, without thinking, I burned down the Ahua where they stood. It was those dozen savages that cost me everything, sir. When the killing was done, I turned to him. The horror in his eyes was sickening, but I just thought it was from the attack. Then, as I stepped towards him, he tried crawling away from me. With a shattered arm and blood leaking from his chest and belly. He tried crawling away. I had to cast hold on him to get him to keep still so I could heal him. My love was suddenly afraid of me, sir. I can hardly imagine it were his fate. I see now. I'm sorry. A patrol from Avalon found us. The amount of magic I had to unleash drew the attention of the wizards there. He recovered, but he would not talk to me. He would not even look at me. It's been months now since I have looked into his eyes. I sympathize, my lady. What can I do? I've been watching him, of course. How could I do otherwise? And he has been changing, where his feelings have been. I cannot tell exactly how or why, though, and I cannot approach him directly. I would only scare him further, but most likely. But you want me to talk to him to sound out his thoughts and feelings about you? Basically, yes. Subtlety will be required. He's far from stupid, and though he has a gentle nature, it does not preclude suspicion. I'll do my best. Damn, so he's saying this long story just to say to talk to the guy. Nowadays in games, you just say, go talk to that guy. And then it auto-walks. You can see the difference in the old school games. Thank you. You should be able to find him near the merchant's wagon just over there. Olin often keeps an eye on him for me. I'll return when I have news. Wow, all that? Just to go back over here? Amazing. Let's go. This must be the person over here that says he never wants to talk to me. Is it him? How goes Paul's situation? I'm still trying to find a solution. Return when I know more. Where's the guy? Was he in here? There he is. You. Please, I just want to be left alone. Forgive me for saying this, but you don't look like a man who should be alone. You look, in fact, like you're rather desperately thinking about being with someone. Or you're obviously thinking about someone who isn't. I am. And what would you know about it, boy? Being young, I'll admit to. Being inexperienced, I will not. You have a point, I suppose, nevertheless. Nevertheless, you look to be in pure misery. How can sharing your feelings with another make you feel worse? What fate worse? I used to know someone who used an expression like that. There's no fate worse, she'd say. I never truly understood until very recently. You're thinking there's no fate worse than loving someone, are you not? Aye. There's no fate worse. Has she joined the spirits then? No, she hasn't, though. That would make it so much easier. I could try to forget her and move on. I regret to say that she's here in Avalon, probably no more than a 10-minute walk away. 10 minutes? I walked her in 10 seconds. I'm afraid I don't understand. Why do you not just go speak with her? I think you're being a blasted idiot just standing there then. Go talk to her for the spirit's sake. Tell her? No, no. I couldn't do that. Impossible. It can't be done. And why, pray tell, is it impossible? Because she saved my life and I rejected her. Damn you. Because I hated all things magical, she was a mage. Because I'm an idiot. Well, there's no denying that certainly. Magic is just a tool. You may as well hate a hammer. I know that. I was once a mage before. Never mind. But you really think it's easy for the head to override the heart? And that night, I lost everything that night, but it was not until recently that I learned the exact nature of my loss. And I finally did. And I found love had stolen into my heart. Then her magical nature began seeming of less and less import. You're such a coward, you cannot just tell her that you were mistaken then? I regret that you speak the truth. And sir, I shall lend you my courage. This pal I mean to seek out, and when I find her I shall learn if you still remain in her heart. Seek? Have you taken leave of your senses? If she loves you, she'll have little trouble telling me, and if she does not, she'll have little trouble telling me why. An answer, friend, will then be yours. My answer, aye, my answer. It would be good to finally have one, be it one way or the other. Palandrian is her full name, though she is loath to admit it. Too pretentious, she claims, but if you ask after her, you may need to use it. Pal is what I call her. Dearest Pal. Pal, on my honor, I will seek her out for you, and I'll know the heart of the matter. Until later, my friend. Be patient a while longer. Jesus. Go back over here. But these games are fun. You learn all these stories as a real RPG. Reading is required. You have spoken with him. I spied you doing so, but the merchant said, tell me, what did he say? He loves you, lady, no question. Thank the spirits. Perhaps I have not ruined everything after all. He's also in pain much like you. If you forgive me saying so, lady. Yes, perhaps that's what I've been sensing. I cannot, of course, speak to that. However, I can say that his feelings for you have at least tempered his aversion to magic. Did you know he was once a mage? Yes, though not directly from him. Did he by chance tell you why he abandoned the art? Oh. That, I think, is something I would dearly like to know, but that would be a matter for another time. So tell me, if he loves me, why did you not bring him with you? He's afraid, lady, of rejection, or perhaps that you would not forgive him. He was always too willing, to shoulder blame exclusively, damn him. Does he not know that I kept my heritage deliberately secret from him? The fault lies as much with me as it does him. Think you that I could approach without provoking a poor reaction? No, lady, I believe that would be a bad idea. Love is made to make coward before the thought of you, and I imagine were he to see you approach, he would again flee. It is a sad irony that in this instance he would be running from the pain of love rather than from any fear of you, but he would be fleeing nonetheless. And what then would you suggest? Truth be told, I know not. It is a quandary. If you cannot approach him, then he must approach you, but he insists vehemently that he cannot. He purports to seek an answer, but in his heart I think he believes he already knows it, and it is that you hate him. You're saying then that even were you to tell him I love him, he still would not believe you? I'm afraid so, lady, yes. He has no confidence in anything anymore. Then I am lost. No, lady, I will not surrender. Even if he would not accept the report of your love, he would accept the report of your anger easily, though. And if he will not approach you to proclaim his love, perhaps I can guide him into approaching you, beg forgiveness. No, you already ought to do this. I regret not. It's something that I shall have to consider carefully. Alright, let's go. Jesus, man. They don't make it easy to even get these two back together. I worked throughout the night to get them together. She remembers you, but not with love. She remembers you with anger. She loves you, sir. Of that I have no doubt. Anger, I knew it. All along I knew it. It's over. Now, please bear in mind that this is merely what she told me, and yet as I spoke with her, I didn't really sense anger. No, I sensed something different. Different. I think that I require she's more hurt than angry, and that she truly wants is for you is to go to her and even beg her forgiveness. I think that you would pierce the armor on her heart. Deep inside she loves you, and if you dispel her anger, she'll have no choice but to acknowledge your true feelings. You think that? I think you do not know Pao very well. So you believe then that the woman you love would be so very unwilling to hear an apology? I don't know anymore, as I know that I cannot face her. Well then, perhaps if I conveyed to her a token of your contrition. A token? I have nothing. Nothing? They all destroyed the little I carried with me. Besides, I don't believe Pao to be shallow to accept a trinket. You misunderstood. A gift is a tribute, a mere sign of your feeling. It is no mean bribe, but something to show her you would give yourself on her behalf. But I still have nothing. I have this dried rose. It is a traditional gift and rare to find within the walls. Hey, the rose that I found? Pao dislikes the color red and she truly hates roses. I'm no bloody rose, she'll say. I suppose the color of her hair earned her this nickname, Rose, when she was younger, but I really don't know. Blue is her color, blue to match her eyes. I'll bet that she still dresses in it from head to toe, am I right? No, it doesn't matter. Thank you for your effort, but it is most certainly hopeless. Most certainly not hopeless. You surrendered too easily, friend. Rest assured that I will return with a gift for now, for a while. What? Now what, bro? How goes it? The problem lies with Laura, not Pao. He refuses to believe that Pao would really forgive him. I have been partially convinced that giving Pao a gift, along with an apology, might work, but neither he nor I have anything appropriate for a gift. Do you have anything? I'm afraid that I also is out of my area. Gold works well for most of the women I typically deal with, but Pao? I don't think so. With the siege on, there's not likely many items that would suit your needs. It's like taking to robbing bedrooms. No, I will not do that. There has to be something. Well, there's a large world outside the walls. I must assume you mean the village immediately outside said walls. If so, you do realize that the Ahua have been looting it for months. I doubt there's a pretty rock left, let alone anything valuable. But if not in the village itself, then perhaps the Ahua? You mean I should take to robbing corpses? Think of it as retrieving stolen property. Maybe. I doubt they'd have anything anyway. Oh my god, you can but try. As an incentive, here's a little more information for you. I happen to know that a few people have a good knowledge of the village. Masses the friar for one in the chapel, and the old wizard Alaroth for another inside the outer keep. Go talk to them before you head out. And if you haven't spoken with Pao about the gift, I'd also suggest you do. I'm not done yet. There's a certain house in the village that I'm interested in. I have it on good authority that for one reason or another it's relatively intact and you won't be able to mistake it for any other house. There should be a chest inside that's magically locked. I just need to know if the chest is actually there and if it's intact. Got that? Yeah, so I know more I should return. Wow, dude. I think this is going to be it for my first little introduction back into the game. What was that so far? It's about 2 hours in. And I'm in a good point right now where I can start adventuring. So my next stream, I'll adventure outside the walls and do some more. What did this dude have? Leather bows. Is this stuff that I sold him, I think. Also, to talk to her about the gift, I think. Then I'll be done for now. How did he accept your words? Not as well as I'd hoped. I'd managed to somewhat convince him I'm not at a loss. I must not accept anything from him. Perhaps lady, but he would not present just anything to you. There's little enough of worry. You mean in the village? That would be extraordinarily dangerous. Most likely, yes. It's nighttime, however, and so I should be at least somewhat safe. I need to venture outside to look for my brother anyway, and I'll keep watch for anything suitable. I never expected that you would need to imperil your life for my sake, and Lauren's, even indirectly. My debt to you grows, sir. Know you any magic? Yes, some. Then accept this gift, a spell to help you keep safe. It's called Shadow, and will prevent the Ahua from easily spotting you. It draws the shadows about you. The stronger you are in the art, the more difficult it will be for the Ahua to penetrate and spot you. Perhaps Olam will have some advice for you. If you've not yet told him of your intentions, remain safe, my friend. So she gave me a spell. She gave me a spell, it said. But what did she give me? Heal and Shadow. Adds 50 to stealth. Alright, whatever. So she gave me a spell. That's cool. I'm gonna go over here, save. And that's gonna be it. Remember, if you like these old school RPGs, $9.99 on Steam. Siege of Avalon Anthology. Looks like they did a great job to get it up and running on modern systems. Gameplay's great. Looks good. I haven't really messed with the graphics at all or anything, but I mean, fits my screen. You can play full screen or in windowed mode. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Make sure to follow. I'll be playing some more games soon. And catch you all next time. Once again, thanks to the devs and the terminals for providing me with the game key to check the game out. See you all next time.